Hi, my name is Erika from Columbus, Ohio. I've been with EBTH for 6 years. Originally, I was in the fine art department, and now I am overseeing curation, cataloging, and photography for the Columbus location. I'm here today to talk about two of my passions, accordions and quilts. I started collecting quilts fairly recently, I'd say within the last 10 years. I became interested in quilts several years ago when my children were small and I was looking for something to do to make some money. I had a friend who dealt antique quilts, and I learned how to do restoration work through him. And then I just became interested in quilts from none. I purchased a quilt a few years ago. It was a commemorative quilt for Woodrow Wilson. It has a little Woodrow Wilson button in the center of it. But the thing about it that's really great is it appears to be made from very fancy women's lingerie. It's a crazy quilt made from lingerie with Woodrow Wilson in the center. I've always loved music, and I always wanted to play an instrument. When I was little, I wanted a piano, and I never got one. So when I was traveling, I was 19 years old, and I was traveling with some friends, and we stopped at my grandmother's house. And she pulled an accordion out of the attic and said I could have it if I learned how to play it. So I said, great. And that was the instrument I had available to me, so I learned how to play it. My favorite piece in my accordion collection is going to be my Planet, which is my smaller accordion. That's my favorite piece just because it's so versatile. It's smaller, I can play it on stage. I love the sound of it. I actually purchased it new, so it was brand new when it came to me. I researched it online, I listened to how it was recorded, and it really was the best fit. So my Planet Squeeze Box is by far the best thing in my collection. My advice would be to just learn everything you can about them. And if you're interested in purchasing accordions, the best thing to do is to actually test it first, to be able to play it first and see if you like the sound. They all sound different. This one here that I have, this is from the 1970s, and it has an incredible sound to it. Even though it's from the 1970s, it's in really great condition. It was kept really well. If you get an accordion, a used accordion, and you want to learn how to play it, a lot of people just buy them for decoration, which is fine because they're beautiful. But if you really want to play it, you're going to want to test it first, because if it sits for too long in an attic or a basement, the insides will rust and rot, and they don't play very well. The keys stick. So you want an instrument that, if you're going to buy an older one and you really want to play it, you're going to want one that's been really well taken care of. I love accordion so much. I had no idea how much I was going to love the accordion until I learned how to play it, and it's just such an amazing instrument. It just has such a rich sound, and playing it just becomes an extension of my body. It's a really wonderful thing, and the sound just travels through your body. I just love it so much.
She was waiting on the corner, so they dealt her last cigarettes. He drove a